Morning, tubers. Well, at least I could say that for 15 more minutes. It's Monday, May 10th, and that's the temp in the garage. And have you guys ever done anything to where like you put something off, and you kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and then finally it turned around and bit you in the ass? Yeah, well, that's exactly what I did on this car. And it's now biting me in the butt. Remember when I chose to sit there and put the ECM, let me turn around, hold on, the ECM back here, and I knew all this cabling was going to have to come. I mean, this is some pretty stout stuff, and I knew it. And I knew I was going to need to modify this down here. But yet I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and guess what? Now I got to do it. Yellow wire in the back is for power windows. I don't know if I'm going to use it. If I decide not to use it, I'm going to cut it and cap it and put it up there. I started playing with the wiring and cutting it apart. Right here is where the painless wiring connects to the Ron Francis wiring on the fuel injection. I think this is the painless, and I think this is the Ron Francis, I'm not sure. But this is where they intertie together. So what I'm going to have to do is try to figure this out, and I'm not going to do anything until I get the new kick panels here. And so that's where we're at. The emergency brakes, they're still hooked up, but they're loose, so I can move the bracket back and forth. That's all the hardware down there in the footwell. But yeah, I should have done this a long time ago. Why did I keep putting it off? Oh well, that's going to be it for today, because like I said, I can't do anything until I get the kick panel. I could, rather than cutting the car apart, which is metal, I can modify the kick panel, which is plastic, and it's going to be down there, so you're not going to notice it. If I put a little hump in here, you're not going to notice it that much on the kick panel like this. So, but the main thing is coming up here, and you can't modify the kick panel coming up here, because remember, you got that cable driven for the vent because of the vents right here, and you slide open and close it, and that mechanism all runs right in here. So this is going to have to be tucked in here, so I'm thinking I'm going to need to cut this out and put it in, but I don't know. I'm going to need to know how, because I don't want to cut the whole thing out. I'd rather cut however much I need, and just that alone. I don't want to overcut, let's say. So this is the video. Let's see, ASIC Eric's doing his second gen Camaro, and I'm just looking at all the cabling that he's got going down, and he's got it going down on both sides. So word to the wise, Eric, plan your moves, man. Don't do what I did, please. Don't do what I did. Alright guys, you have a good Monday. When parts start coming in, which I suspect this week, because they're all ordered, they're all being processed right now. Once we get it in, then we'll sit there and formulate a game plan, but I need to see what I'm working with as far as the cover of the kick panel is. So everybody have a good Monday. I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments, and don't procrastinate. It just bites you in the butt in the end. Later, guys.